So we're going to look at spider guard. So normally it's played like with 2 feet on the biceps. We're going to look like a hybrid guard, a more common guard where I'm going to use a foot on the hip and 1 spider hook in like this. So again, you know, my goals from here would be to plant my foot on the mat, make Mark step forward with that leg, and then I can start putting him into single leg X and start working with sweeps and stuff from here. Yeah. So I'll have double sleeve control, I'll have 1 spider hook in, and my foot will be keeping Mark's left elbow away from his body. The other foot will be keeping him back, and again from there there's a ton of stuff I could be doing. I could be separating this arm from his body and shooting into triangles and stuff from there. Omoplata is there as well. We're not going to get the whole spider guard instructional, but we're working on the passing mechanics. So Mark's on the bottom. He has double sleeve control. He has a foot on the bicep and 1 on my hip. The problem is now this foot on the hip, because as he pushes on my hip, my posture's broken and my head is low. Now if he's playing spider guard right, he'll not let me make grips at his pants here. I really want, just relax. I really want these, and we'll look at these on the next pass. But an easy grip to get, even if he's playing that, is just something down around here at the bottom of the, down near his belt. So first thing I'm thinking about is removing this. So I'm just going to bring my right knee in towards my left knee, and now as I drive forward, I have inside control with my right leg, and I'm pushing this towards the mat so Mark can't actually get his left leg back in again. Now this is bad for me. See the way I have my left elbow's away from my body. He can start to move me around because he has access to my base. So from that position I just make a grip on the pants and I bring my elbow back to my body. And now to actually work the pass, I'm going to use the power of my hips. I'm just going to drive forward with my hips, and now it's all about getting connection. I'm going to use my shoulder and start making a connection on Mark's hips. Now, most likely from this position, people will keep that spider guard grip the whole time. So once I get that inside control and I bring my elbow back, and now I start to use my hips, if Mark keeps that grip on the sleeve, we're going to end up here. All right. Now, if I make the mistake of going for head control, the cross face, by bringing my hand across to get it, Mark's going to do his Heisman escape. He's just going to stuff this arm out and move your hips back to get your guard back. Perfect. Okay, take it back a step. So when we end up here, I never bring my arm across to get this grip. I always bring it back. Keep your grip. And from there, I close the space, it sucks on you, bro. And then I have the cross face. Another thing he can do from that position is he might let go of the sleeve and make a frame on my collar here and come up on an elbow. Because now he wants to move his hips back again and get his guard back, so take it back a step. So anytime he makes that, this hand finds the collar. And now I'll find that grip and I just shrug it off. If he's up on that elbow, I'll just collapse that as well. And then I move into side control, or you can take it back. So let's look at that again. So from the spider hook and the one hand on the hip, sometimes this grip is not too hard to get. It doesn't seem that dangerous. I'll just latch on to anything near the bottom of his pants from there. So now all I want is inside control, so I just bring my right towards my left and then I drive this forward and I'm pushing this down. I don't want Mark to bring his left leg inside my spider guard. Make the grip on the pants, elbow comes back so he's not messing with my base, and now to smear his legs to the same side, my hips drive forward. Okay, now most people will keep that spider hook grip. So now it's all about me putting my weight on Mark and this detail of bringing my hand behind. Even if he keeps that grip, it comes behind. And now as you drive in, I have the cross face. And I'm in the side control. I'll just use grippy so you can see it all. So from the spider guard position, I make that first grip. Ideally I want this so I can torry on it. So that's not a hard grip to break. So now I just bring my right knee. Sometimes people will follow you with that foot. When I bring my knee inside, Grippy's turned the corner. So I can make a wedge with my elbow on the inside of the knee. So when I bring this side, now I'm driving forward. I'm also punching this hand down, making a grip on the pants and bringing my elbow back towards my body. Okay. Notice the way I'm semi-squatted down here, and I've postured. I do never want to be here. Okay. And now I just use my hips against his leg to smear this down, putting pressure and weight on him. Again, big mistake from there is people try to go for the head, and he's just going to stiff arm me, screw his hips back. So the minute we get to here, and we're in our position, always comes behind. Crippy's going to try and keep that grip. Sucks keeping that grip. One more time on that. We want to keep our passes as simple as possible. So it's all about grips. I make this one, wedge, inside, grip on the pants, elbow back, and now I use my hip to smear it. Okay, putting pressure. I can use my shoulder against his legs from here. And now this hand's always coming back to make that grip. Sometimes from the sleeve grip, he'll let go and start pushing on my head. If that's the case, I still make the grip on the back of the collar. And now that hand will find the sleeve and I just shrug it off. If he builds a base with his elbow, I'll be finding that and collapsing it. If he's on the side, obviously, the back is a good roll. Okay, so that's our first basic spider guard pass, guys.